to Cozy Cottage Crafts. My name is Tayla, and we are doing a book review video, and I will do you know what, let's do my January wrap-up in this as well. I'm going to put pictures on the screen for my January wrap-up. I read 3 books this month. My goal for the year is 12 books. My book club read from Canadian Book Besties on Facebook was One Dark Window. This book, let me get all to my things because I don't remember shit. My memory's so bad. So One Dark Window, I gave a 3.75 star and a 1 spice rating. I know people say like it is spicier. I do read dark romance, and books that are darker than this. I'm gonna cry because I always look like I've been crying when I do these videos. I don't like it. My eyes are so... Okay, just ignore my eyes, guys. 1 spice rating. I did do a review video for this book. If you're interested in the full review, it is on my page under book reviews or bookish content. And then I read Boardwalk Kings by Julian Frost. This was a 4-star rating and a reread. It was a 3.75 for the spice rating. When I first read this last year, it was a 5-star read for me, but now that I've reread it, it is a 4-star. It's solid. There are some things I would like to change about it. And then my final read for January and this book review is Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. Y'all, when I looked this up on Goodreads, like I know when I see things on Facebook, like there's a whole bunch of love and hate towards different books, different authors. I didn't realize that this got a lot of hate on Goodreads too. I saw the reviews. I didn't read them because I didn't want to like spoil anything because some people put spoilers in their reviews. But there was a lot of 1-star or like, why did I waste my life on this book? And I was completely shocked because this was a 4-star read for me. I've never read a hockey romance. I've never read a sports romance in general. But my friend really loved this book and she wanted me to read it. So I went out, of course, bought the nice version of it because why not? Let's just, spend let's spend $42.99 on a book I was not sure I was gonna like, but it was pretty, so I had to buy it. Good thing is I did like it. Sorry, I thought my dad was coming down the stairs. So yeah, 4-star read, 3.5 on the spice. I did give this a bit higher because it does have like a bit more descriptive writing than other romance novels I have read. This is number 1 in the Maple Hills series, and it is an adult romance book. 18 plus. It is rated. Again, I guess that depends on your maturity level and if your parents allow you to read books that have this type of content. It does have, I'm going to say this weirdly, it has unintentional abuse in it between friends. I personally believe he knew what he was doing, but the main character, Anastasia, she couldn't wrap her head around it, and it got worse throughout the book. But yeah, there is some abusive behaviors in it. I'm going to read you some quotes from the book that I have highlighted. I did not actually highlight, I just tabbed. Of course, I know you really well, Anastasia. You're my favorite subject. Recovery isn't about winning. It's about learning and forgiving yourself, about forgetting bad habits and trusting the process. It isn't linear. Looking at her makes me want to be the funniest guy in the room so I can be the one to make her laugh. I love women who enjoy reading. We're still individuals, but we're individuals together, and I never knew relationships could be like this. This one is 447 pages. I'm not sure what the soft cover is, because this has bonus chapters in it. I hated the bonus chapters, guys. I really hated them. Before I get into that, I'm going to give you my quick overview and review about it. So this is about a girl named Anastasia who went to this college, and her main goal in life is to become an Olympic gold medalist figure skater in pairs, which is one of her best friends. And then she meets this guy named Nathan who wants to become an NHL hockey player. And he falls first. So this is a book where the boy definitely falls first. She doesn't want a relationship. She's very much task oriented. If it's not in my planner, I don't do it. She's focused on her career. Eventually she does end up reciprocating feelings and falling for him. But there are definitely issues with the friend that come between them. And the main character, Nathan, he has some, like, not odd behaviors, but, like, he does get jealous and stuff like that. But I would consider him, like, that is a guy I think, like, every girl should want. Like, not, like, the hockey or even the looks, or just, like, the way he cares so much is amazingly beautiful in this book. 447 pages was a bit long. I have mixed feelings about this. It felt long in certain ways, but I think if the author made it shorter, it would have felt too rushed as well. So I'm glad at where it was. I just wish there was more drama in it. But this book had me... I do have sad moments, and there was spicy and cute moments, but I was laughing so much at this book. And, like, the main characters made me laugh as well, but it's the sub-characters, too, that are highly present in this book, and it's just perfect. Like, I love the characters so much. They made me laugh. And I don't think I've had a book, like... I've had a book where it's made me like, oh yeah, that's funny and cute. I was laughing that my boyfriend was like, he doesn't read very much, and he doesn't understand the obsession with books. So he's like, you're laughing at a book. And I'm like, yeah, it's freaking funny. Like, read this. And he's like, I don't get it. And I'm like, just go away. I'm laughing. Leave me alone. It wasn't a 5-star read because of the bonus chapters. So the way the characters were throughout the whole story, like I said, both of them are very... Nathan, I would say, was more relationship focused at the beginning, where Anastasia didn't get there till the end. She was very much, like I said, career focused. So when the author added the bonus chapters, it sort of made, to me, it didn't make sense for the characters and the way they were written in the whole book. I did like where the story went with the bonus chapters, but I think, let's see for a second. Okay, so at the end of the book, it's so chapter 50 goes 3 months later, which is completely fine. The epilogue is 2 and a bit years later. That is where the book sort of went down. And I know it's 2 years, but to me, Anastasia still had, I believe, a year of college before she graduated, where Nathan was going to, like, the NHL people. And so it would have been, after she graduated, it would have been about a year. And so what she wanted as a career versus what she wanted in life, what I got from the whole book, 2 and a bit years later, did not make sense. It did not make sense to the characters and what they wanted. And then it has a bonus chapter. Oh, that's the acknowledgements. Where's the bonus chapter? Oh, it doesn't give the actual day, but or the actual how many years it is later. But I'm going to say that's probably maybe 4 or 5 years after. And I could have seen that being the epilogue. So like where the epilogue is would have been the timeline I would have thought for the bonus chapter. The bonus chapter was really cute and funny, and I love that she put it in there because I love JJ, which is another side character. But yeah, I just didn't like how that ended. It just didn't make sense for me. So that was why I took the star off. If you do like romances, if you like sports romances, if you do like some spice, I would suggest looking at triggers. I'm not sure if there's any listed. If there isn't, I'll list some. There's controlling behaviors, people who control what the main character eats, and she's actually under eating, basically fat shaming, even though she is nowhere near overweight at all. There's just like the odd bullying and abusive behavior by this person. So if you can find it, definitely look at some triggers. I don't think they're overly done enough that it would trigger anything to anybody, but I personally don't know you, so it could. Icebreaker, Hannah Grace. 4 stars for me. Bonus chapters and epilogue took it down a star just because it didn't fit. And with that, I'm going to leave you with a quote from this and say goodbye. Thank you for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope you enjoy all my other videos and content. The first book for February is my book club for Canadian Book Besties, and it is going to be Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. I've heard good things, I've heard bad things, so we will see. Quote, "You don't hate me like you pretend to do you? If you want me on my knees, Anastasia, we can make that happen." Have a good one. Always stay humble and kind. Bye, guys.